welcome to another episode of Naija to America. This is continuation to our series of myths that people have about relocating abroad or coming to, especially America, because we're like in America, but some of this it applies to other countries as well. But we have a couple of other videos that we've done. If this is your first one, go watch those ones, and also remember to like, comment, subscribe when you're done watching, and turn on your notifications. All right, so what myth are we talking about today?
Thinking that, and this one is okay. Actually, it could cut across the board. Thinking that foreigners don't have culture. What we actually plan to say was thinking Americans don't have culture because they live in the U.S. and it's very easy to think, oh, they don't have, like, looking down on them, oh, they don't have culture. Like, what do they know? Like,
You know, Africans, you are the most cultured people in the entire world.
But and so that's why I said it cuts across the board. It could be just thinking like just white people in period don't have culture, or
or just foreigners. That's not only white people, because
just anybody that is not where you come from.
There's not. From a Nigerian perspective, anybody that is not Nigerian does not have culture.
Or anybody that is not African. Yes. So because we know that our fellow Africans, we know that they have their language, we know they have their food, but these people will come here and we see that maybe they speak English or they don't really have foods that are unique to them. So they don't have culture. That's very wrong. And that's because, like, and even this, I learned some of this after I moved here. You see white people, or Caucasians, as some people call them, they have their origins. And a lot of people are mixed. When I say mixed, they might not be mixed in terms of skin tone, but they have different
heritage,
different heritage. Yeah, one person is, they have like Polish heritage, Russian heritage, Icelandic heritage, different things you don't know. So people have origins. Some people have their families from Germany, their families from somewhere in Europe or somewhere in South America. I don't know. Everybody's from somewhere. That's what I've come to realize.
Every American is an immigrant. So
exactly. Everybody's from somewhere.
Yeah.
Now the African Americans are another story. We know where they came from. We know how they came here. But thinking that just regular white people they don't have culture. Their culture is not like ours. They might not dress a certain way or have like cultural dances, but they have things that are unique to them that make them kind of stand out from. Like Americans are different from British.
Yeah.
British Caucasians, American Caucasians, they're very different, totally different. They just appear to have the same skin tone, but they have different ways of talking, different foods, even different traditions. So thinking that people don't have culture. If we want to go to African Americans again, that's another story.
Yeah.
A lot of us we tend to look down on.
Yeah.
I feel like
we should just fight everything. We should just fight all of this under looking down on things that you don't understand.
You don't understand.
Like, you came to their country, they did not bring their country to you. You left your motherland and you're here, and then you come here and you come with your shoulder pad. Your shoulder is.
Or you want to stay in your own community and think, I don't want to
interact with these people. They're lower than me and all of that. Like, we need to stop doing that. We need to actually. I feel like we've moved from demystifying to pain points. But no, I feel like we need to come here and be willing to understand, learn about their culture. I'm not saying take everything. It's not everything that is African that is good. Let's be honest. Let's be truthful. It's not everything that we do in Africa that is good.
Culture.
We fight under the cabinet of culture. It's not everything that is good. The same way when you come here, take bits of their culture that you like and keep it moving. But why would you just look down on a group of people? You see a group of people, they've been living here for hundreds and hundreds of years. And then you just come and you're like, oh, those ones, I cannot interact with those ones. I'm better than them.
And you hear comments about like, I'm going to go there.
Oh, we're going to go there.
We're going to go there. Like African Americans, and there are all these stereotypes. Oh, they're lazy, they're criminals, they're violent.
All those Akata people.
First of all, calling them Akata is wrong. But another story. But having all these stereotypes of they are violent, they are this,
or they're lazy.
I'll be the first to admit, or thinking that they are lost. That's a very offensive thing to say because
what is son?
Because granted, a lot of them don't know where they come from, but there's story behind that. So try and understand the story behind that. And really, if you're back home, a lot of these things don't really concern you until you're here and you try to understand like the history behind race relations, the dynamics. Then you start to understand why they do some of the things they do, or why they act in a certain way. A lot of them are just defensive based on the history they've gone through. We would never understand that because we don't know that. I can tell you where my hometown is, where my homeland is. There's a pain that comes with not knowing where I'm from. Some of them want to know, but they can go and they're like 25% Nigerian, 15% Congolese. So that gives some people some sense of closure, but it's like, I don't really know. But it doesn't mean that they are lost. They have their own unique culture, and they've created their culture here. And I'll be the first to admit that their lifestyle is different from ours. But again, that's a stereotype because because they're different. Not everyone is the same. There are different types of African Americans you see.
Exactly. Like people see I feel like people think African American and they have a certain image of what it means to be African American. Yeah, and like the way they are different Nigerians.
It's the same way.
It's the same way. Like I don't know why we feel like society is different elsewhere.
We're all the same.
We're all human beings. We all have different culture. We have things that we do, traditions that we do, that we have. We have foods that are unique to us. Like back when they've created their own cuisine, like soul food is good. But like they've created their life
here. They have their own culture, and some of it we actually indirectly emulate with like the music,
you people the with accent, gangsta,
all of that comes from. So I was speaking like Ebonics. All that comes from somewhere. That's their own. That's unique to them. It's the same way we have. Yeah, it's the same way we have Pidgin English. Ebonics is their own.
Exactly.
And that's the way those are the ways they've come to like found to deal with like their own issues. So we need to stop like looking down
or taking an entire group of people and just putting them in a box. It doesn't work like that.
Thinking they're lazy,
they're lazy, they're clinical because you came with all your Naija ginger. Other people are lazy. What if they just don't want that for their life?
Our struggles are different.
Can I breathe? I don't want to struggle in this life. I just want to eat.
And you're a citizen, you can do whatever
exactly.
You want to do.
Like
it's really our hosting.
We're hosting with our struggle spirit.
And that's because of how we're raised. That's because of our society.
Because of where we're coming from.
Society is different. Accept it. So, but it's just people just I cannot talk to these people. What do they know? These people, no. Learn what you can from them. Share with them as well. A lot of them also want to learn about, they call it Africa. It's annoying, but they also want to learn about the motherland. Some people want to come and visit. Share. Don't just think, these people, they are violent. They are criminals. They are drug addicts. Blah blah blah. They have vices. We also have our own vices.
And it's not even, and that's not very restricted to African Americans. So if you're going to come here and think that Caucasians cannot be violent, or they cannot steal, or they don't do drugs, you have naive on a different level, like very, very naive on a different level. So people have their culture, people are unique, and you cannot just take an entire group of people and put them in a box. And I feel like it's unfair for people to do that. And it's even unfair for you because you don't know who is going to help you. The person that will help you might be somebody that looks just like you, but because they're African American, you feel some type of way about it.
They might dress a certain type of way. They might have piercings all over their body, might have tattoos all over their body. For them it's nothing. Because of our society, those things are kind of perceived a certain way, so it makes you stereotype them, whereas that's just it's not a big deal for them. It's not a big deal for them.
So, like there are people in church that will have tattoo and they will have piercing. But you're all in church together though.
So it goes back to having their own culture, having their own communities, and we having our society where we grew up and we're raised in completely different societies. But how do we come together and live together in one society? So if you come here and you're living with them, how do you coexist? How are you friendly with them? How can you share with them and learn from them as well?
And I'm not saying go make friends with random people that you don't know, or don't think about your safety. Obviously think about your safety. I'm not just saying go out and be friends with everybody, no. But be willing to understand, don't just see people and just put a blanket, like just put something over them and all of that. We've talked a lot, but we hope that you learned the important thing. If you actually skip through everything and you're here, the important thing is that bring your shoulder pad down, take it off.
Don't look down on what you
don't know. And don't look down on things that you don't understand. Be willing to understand the story behind people and understand how your story influences the way you are now. The reason why you're hustling the way you're doing is because you're from Nigeria. If you are born here too, you'll not be hustling.
You might hustle.
You might hustle, but you also will not be on the same level as people that they're fine. This is their house. So that being said, it comes to the end of another myth.
Alright, this is the end of this video. So, this, like we said, it's going to be an ongoing series. We're going to upload these videos and continue recording myths. So if you know something you'd like us to share, you'd like us to talk about it, please share with us. If something resonates with you in this video, also feel free to comment, share. We'd love to hear your perspective as well. and then share this video as well, like, and then subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye guys.